We usually talk about curiosity as if it's a weather event, a sudden, unpredictable flash of inspiration that hits us out of nowhere. In an era defined by rapid automation, passively waiting for inspiration to strike creates a growing curiosity deficit. When the routine is handled by software, the inability to generate interest on demand becomes a structural bottleneck for growth. This blueprint represents a different paradigm. Curiosity functions as a highly systematic piece of internal machinery. Like any engine, this psychological process can be deliberately engineered, calibrated, and optimized for maximum output. Mastering these internal mechanics allows you to transition from a passive consumer of information into an active architect of discovery. This gauge represents the first component of the engine, the starter, or what psychologists call the information gap. The engine ignites by calculating the distance between what we currently know and the specific target we want to discover. If the gap is too small, the system fails. With no distance to cross, boredom sets in and the engine never ignites. Conversely, an infinite gap causes overwhelm. When the bridge breaks, the process shuts down completely. Designing a Goldilocks gap, just far enough to reach, but not so far it's invisible, is the spark required to trigger a sustained dopamine response. Once the engine is running, it needs the governor, a component that controls the system through strategic constraints. We often assume that infinite freedom and boundless resources are the natural catalysts for creativity. In reality, the brain requires strict limitations, like tight deadlines or restricted tools, to force novel problem-solving. A sudden rule change or artificial limit acts as a forcing function. It requires the mind to ask new questions simply to navigate the updated borders. Constraints provide the essential pressure required to convert raw, passive interest into actual forward momentum. To keep the system from seizing under that pressure, we need the lubricant, frictionless failure. If the penalty for a wrong answer is too high, the psychological safety of the system immediately collapses. The solution involves designing environments where failure is stripped of emotional weight and treated strictly as neutral, actionable data. Treating a wrong turn as a harmless diagnostic tool is the only way to maintain the high psychological safety required for continuous operation. Reassembling these components, the information gap, strategic constraints, and frictionless failure, creates a fully operational engine running at capacity. When we view curiosity as a technical assembly, a lack of inspiration stops being a personal character flaw. Feeling uninspired simply indicates a structural bug in one of these three components. This powerful realization allows you to stop passively waiting for inspiration and start actively redesigning your own internal learning mechanics. Diagnose your own system. Which component is currently broken in your project? Is it the starter? Is it the governor? Or the lubricant? Tell me your troubleshooting plan in the comments.